Ashraf, I have the questions list that you are going to coach today based on your journey experience. So I want to start with the first question is, so it will be more conversational. And of course, you will be speaking at the same time, you will be coaching what the prioritizing where specific areas where someone should be focusing in the job market. Okay. So how did you approach the job search process after completing the bootcamp?
Well, there are many steps to take before going to the job search market. You have to make sure everything you've worked to it is you have well aware of everything you have worked to it. So um, you have to know what you have worked to it, and you should be prepared to answer all those interview questions. So one thing to do before going to the job is that there is TS4E provides a lot of interview sessions, and when you before you go to the job search market, there are options to watch other people do interviews, and there's other options to watch. Can you guys hear me? It's showing internet unstable.
Yes, go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll just restart. So before you approach the job market, you have to make sure that you have prepared yourself, you have completed the bootcamp, and you have completed all the uh, everything on your portal, so that you can speak about anything that comes from the recruiters. And another thing is TS4 has a lot of interview videos you can watch and gain experience from those videos. And then most importantly is that Shibuya has a you can have a lot of interview session with him. So just do bunch of those. I think that's the very first steps, to just have some little confidence before you go to the market. And then another step will be your resume. You have to thoroughly read your resume and make sure whatever on your resume you can talk and you can make a story out of every points that you have on your resume. I think that will be one step. And so what I really did was after I prepared my resume, I had multiple meetings with Shibuya, and throughout all those meetings, I made sure that my resume is 100% good. There is no problem in my resume. So he actually reviewed my resume multiple times. We made multiple adjustments, and I made sure everything on my I knew every point in my resume. So because sometimes the recruiter will look at your resume and it will ask you a question, how did you do that? I see that on your resume. So you have to talk about it. So make sure you have a good resume. And I think the second um, is to have a very good tell me about about yourself speech, because the first couple minutes of the interview, 195% of the time, the first question they ask you, tell me about yourself. So you just have to make sure that when they ask you that, you should be able to talk for 5-10 minutes. That thing you have to prepare that, you have to write down your tell me about your self speech. And what I did was when I prepared that, Shibuya gave me a lot of tips, because tell me about yourself speech is very different than what we see on the YouTube and this and that. So just take idea from Shibuya and prepare your speech and get it reviewed as many times as you can. Practice that. I have sent him audios of my speech and send him text and everything, and he reviewed all that, and we prepared that as much as we can. So these are some of the stuff I had ready before I approached the job market.
Sure. Thank you.